See. Oh, I drink iced coffees too. I mean, when it's 90 outside, you want something ice cold, not hot. And besides, it's later in the afternoon anyway. Welcome back to my humble studio. Oh, you mean you've never been here before? Well then, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Brannon No. That's right, there's absolutely no D in this name. And I dig doing all kinds of tech review, such as earbuds. And that's what we're talking about today. Maybe you guys have stumbled upon my FIIL T1XS versus the T1X. That was about 8 months ago when I posted that. Well, guys, FIIL has reached out to me once again, and this is a whole new look and a whole new different style of earbuds. This is their CC2. And by the looks of the intro, I'm sure you're probably thinking to yourselves, what the hell did I just watch? Talk about futuristic, right? But before we dive in completely, I'd like to ask you guys, do you like what you've seen so far? Do you dig my intros? Do you like my music? Well, if you do, you're gonna catch that in most every video I make. So head on down, hit my subscribe button. It's super simple. Hit the bell, hit all to be notified in all the crazy content that yours truly provides. And I make promises, guys. That's right. I make promises to you to deliver good, quality, and honest reviews, because that is how I like to roll on this channel. All right, with all the technical lingo out of the way, let's take a look at what comes in the box. All right, coming in the box is your instruction manual, which is pretty nice. It's got some pictures and easy to follow instructions on it, but you also get this card from FIIL with a QR code, and it's gonna just get you registered with your product. And on the back, you're gonna get a quick start guide and how to use everything. Pretty cool. But of course, Brannon is at your service to help you out and how everything works. Also coming in the box is your USB-C, and yeah, it's a little short. I don't know why they always make these things so short. I never tend to use them. I always use longer USB-C cables, but nonetheless, it is a USB-C. And that is pretty much it for the accessories, other than yours truly, the new FIIL CC2. And take a look at this case, guys. Wow. Is that different or what? I've never seen anything like that. It almost looks like a Zippo lighter, but there is no lift on it. Pretty cool. Gunmetal, or like a brushed aluminum, is what it is. It's definitely not plastic, so I kind of dig that as well. And then you got your FIIL logo right on the front, USB-C on the bottom. And I think you put lighter fluid somewhere in here. Just kidding. All right, guys, you know what time it is. It's time for Brannon's gravity test. On every earbuds, we always test to see how much force it will take to get these to fly out. If I'm gonna be a betting man, I'd say they're gonna stay right where they are. There you go, guys. I knew it. Anytime you have an earbud with the stems going down into the case, I mean, listen to that. It just sucks it right down. And that, my friends, is how a good set of earbuds pass the gravity test. All right, let's go ahead and take them out of the case and show you guys what these are all about. You thought the case was weird? Look at these earbuds, guys. What did that remind you of? Take a look at this. I'm gonna ask you, what does that remind you of? I'll tell you what it reminded me of. All right, all kidding aside, they're not golf clubs, but man, do they look like them, huh? Little miniature golf clubs, check it out. Look at the stem size on these, guys. I am not sure if I like that yet. And I say yet because I've only had a little time with these, actually. When Phil sent them out, they wanted me to do a review for you guys and get the word out. So that's where we're at. So I'm not real sure. I mean, I don't mind stems. I've never had a problem with stems, but this long is different. So if you look, they actually have an R and an L, which is really nice. And in all reality, what do they really remind you guys of? The Apple AirPods, of course. There is no silicone tip. Now, I just did a video last week on the Studio Neos, and these actually are a lot like the AirPods as well, but the difference, you get an actual silicone tip with the Studios, okay? So you can actually put that on, and it just seemed like it fit in my ear real nice. So let's take a look at how well these fit without the silicone tip. Let's check it out. Well, they pop right in, no problem. Oh, you know what? Wow. Actually, they stay in pretty well. But man, look at that stem size, guys. I mean, you can totally flex out there in the streets with these. I mean, look at that. That is some long stems. And they're modern. So I kind of dig that for sure. Taking a closer look, look at that. They're squared off, and they are the same brushed aluminum as well as the case. So everything just looks nice and premium, but simple. I really dig that. I like stuff to look modern, but simple. You know, it's pretty cool. Definitely. Extremely light in the hands, no doubt about it. Well, I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and nerd out with me for a few. I'll go over the specs. We'll do a song test, a mic test, and then we'll give you my honest opinion. Let's go. All right, number one, the FIILs are going to come with a 13.1 dynamic driver. Now that's a pretty good size built into these because most earbuds are about 10 millimeters or less, right? But they kind of have to put something of that size in an open style earbud, definitely, to push that bass. And I totally appreciate them going for the bigger size. On the case, you're going to get 32 hours, and on the buds, you'll get 5 hours. That's not bad, actually. The Studios that I just did are only 4 hours, and the AirPods are 4 hours as well. So you get an extra hour. And also to keep in mind, a 5-minute fast charge will give you guys 1 hour of playtime. So that's pretty cool. I mean, how many times have we forgot to charge our earbuds? They're also coming equipped with the 1-second pairing, and that is really nice to have. When you pull out the earbuds, they will automatically connect to your phone within 1 second. That's fast. You're also going to get 3 low latency modes: music, video, and gaming. And I'll show you guys that in just a second, which brings me to the next feature, the FIIL app. And yes, guys, finally, earbuds that I'm reviewing have an app. It's the FIIL Plus app for either the iOS or Android. And get this, guys, they're coming with Bluetooth 5.2. Not 5.1, not 5.0, but 5.2 on these. That is incredible. And last but not least, the IP rating on these are IPX4. Now, of course, that is a standard for this type of earbud style, which the open ear usually are not very waterproof, but they'll do just fine for jogging or working out in them and sweating on them. Either way, you should be just fine. You just definitely don't want to drop them in a puddle, drop them in the lake, or definitely not the toilet. All right, guys, let's test these out and see if they are up to the challenge. All right, guys, once you have connected them to your phone, you're going to download the FIIL Plus app, and once you do that, you'll find it right here. And there you go, guys. You've got both buds showing right and left. They put the left on the top and then the right on the bottom, both with 100%, and the case is showing 90%. Here's some cool features you're going to find on this. Go ahead and click on the Customize EQ, and you have yourself bass, original, treble, and then it'll bring up 15 different sound stages. It reminds me of the Soundcore app that also does that. Now, you don't have to use their presets. You can always go into the Customize EQ and you get 10 bands to tweak just the way you like. But of course, if you don't feel like messing around with the EQ, you got pop, R&B, dance, rock, electronic, soft bass, new age. It goes on and on. I'll let you guys discover all the fun once you pick up a pair of these. At the very top, you'll notice it says full control mode. Now, this is kind of different on most earbuds that I've ever reviewed. The headset is set to easy mode. So basically, there's two modes, okay? The easy mode set as default will let you play and pause, and I think call up Siri or Google Assist, okay? But you click on this button, now it opens up a full plethora of options to do with your earbuds. Pretty cool. You can say I accept, and now you're ready to go. Also, the 3 low latency modes that I mentioned earlier, there's your gaming mode, music mode, and video mode. So if you're watching a movie, you want to have it in video mode. Listening to music, obviously music. But if you're gaming on your mobile device, that is where the Bluetooth 5.2 is really going to come in handy. All right, so what we'll do is we'll play a song and then we'll mess around a little bit with the EQ and see if I notice any huge differences. We're going to go ahead and pull up ARTLIST, personal favorite of mine. If you're a content creator, check out ARTLIST. I have it down in my description below. And while you're at it, pick yourself up 2 free months. All right, today's song choice is called Never Lost by Low Light. Here we go. Ready? Oh, you know what? For being open and no silicone tip, they're really deep. All right, let's go ahead and check out the app. Well, let's try bass. Oh, wow. Okay, original. Treble. All right, let's play around with the presets. Wow. Jazz, okay, brings it down a little bit. Light, cinema, metal, ooh, pop, rest, R&B, dance, new age, soft bass, wow, nice. Oh, that is really nice, guys. Do I even have this all the way up? Oh, hell no, I don't. Wow. I'm impressed. All right. All right. All right. Wow. Wow. I'm impressed, actually. You know, to be honest, when I tried out the open style studios, they weren't near as deep as this. And I usually tell people that these type of earbuds are meant for being able to hear your ambience around you and your surroundings. And I can, but I can also really get down and dirty with the music, if that makes any sense. Down deep maybe sounds better. Either way, nice sounding, and all the different sound stages that you can use just makes this a complete package for sure. All right, let's go ahead and test out the microphones on these, because everybody wants to know how are phone calls, right? So we'll do an example. All right, obviously you're hearing my voice right now on the LCT 440 Pure. I love that microphone, but you guys want to hear what these sound like, and that is about to happen right now. Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. Now you guys are hearing this first before I am. I'm going to have to jump in post to obviously hear what I sound like right now. So that being said, you guys are the deciding factor. How does it sound? Let me go jump in post and we'll come right back and I'll give you my opinion. All right, fast forward, I have already been in post, and I'm gonna say they're gonna be just fine for phone calls, but I did notice a little bit of a hissing sound and a little higher pitched than a few of the other ones that I've done in the past. Is that gonna be a problem? It's really hard to say for sure. I'm sure they'll be just fine for any standard phone calls. All right, guys, it's time for Brannon's pros and cons. We'll get through this very quickly. Pro number one is definitely going to the sound on these. I was quite impressed without having any silicone added tips to these, just out of the box. It fit my ears just fine, they were comfortable, and the sound was very impressive. Pro number two, it has an app. I love it when earbud companies throw in an app. It's so nice to be able to tune it in to the way you want to hear it, not the way it's set up or using your phone. It's always nice to jump in an app and adjust it just how you like it. Lastly, Bluetooth 5.2 with 3 different modes: gaming, music, or video. Pretty sweet. All right, guys, cons. Not sure if the case is gonna hold up to the standards of others. And what I mean by that is they do not have a lid on it, okay? So this is pretty much open, as well as the earbuds are open, right? Is it gonna be a dust magnet? I mean, the part where it gets charged is way down at the bottom, and if you have them in your ears and you stick this in your pocket, how much lint is gonna get in there? How much dust is gonna get in there and dirt? I guess you'll be just every time you go to put them back in. No big deal. Con number two, I would say it does not have wireless charging on the case. You guys know, I know I sound like a broken record, but I love it when you can slap the case on a Qi charge and Fran's your aunt. You thought I was going to say Bob's your uncle. Not this time. Last con, I'm still going to go with, I don't know if I like the long stems or not. They're growing on me. No pun intended. I mean, they really aren't bad. I don't notice them. They're very light. Oh, and by the way, true wireless earbuds, meaning you can use either the right or the left. You don't have to have them both in your ear. A lot of people dig that when they just want to listen to one and not two. Questions about today's review. Guys, don't be afraid. If you got something on your chest, get it off. Get down there in the comments. Let me know what's on your mind. I will most certainly try to get back to you as soon as possible. All right, guys, it's time to ask Brannon what his opinion is on the new FIIL CC2s. Full disclosure, I am definitely not sponsored or endorsed through FIIL. They merely send me out the products. I do you guys the reviews, and then I give you my honest opinion. So that being said, would my honest opinion be go out and grab yourself one? Absolutely, guys. Wait till you hear the price I'm about to tell you. What is it, you may ask? Right now, as this review's going, these are marked on Amazon for $69.99. Don't worry, it gets way better. A 50% coupon, that's right, guys. Slash these right in half. You're gonna be able to pick up these earbuds for $34.99. That's a no-brainer. Buy them, stick them in your bag as a spare. I don't care what you do. Don't pass this up. I will be sure to drop an affiliate link down in my description below and where you can pick one of these up, or 2 for that price. I mean, come on, how much are AirPods still? Ridiculous, right? Grab yourself a pair. You won't be disappointed, I promise you. Well, that being said, it's time for Brannon No to open a fortune cookie, because that's what we do at the end of our reviews. Doesn't everybody do that? No, just me. Well, whatever. I like good fortunes, and when you get fortune cookies, 9 times out of 10, they're pretty good. All right, let's see what we are looking at today. Help if I held it up the right way. A friend asks only for your time and not money. That's true. A real friend doesn't ask for money. But a good friend will always loan some money. Would you guys be so kind and do me a favor and like this video, as it helps the channel grow tremendously. Much appreciated, guys. And you know I love you. And I will catch you guys in my next video.